Hi everyone, my name is Kudzai, and today I'll be walking you through the Z-axis calibration of the Phrozen CS Plus. Let's get started with. So to begin with, please keep in mind that the build plate for the CS Plus comes pre-calibrated at the factory, but if you do need to calibrate it, then feel free to follow the steps in these videos. Here are the tools that we'll need. We'll need the 3mm T-hex Allen wrench. We will need the microfiber cloth for your screen. We will need the kitchen towel, and we'll need 95% alcohol. First, let's remove the building plate and the resin vat. So after taking out the resin vat, we'll need the 95% alcohol and the microfiber cloth. So we just spray some on the microfiber cloth and just wipe the screen. Just avoid the electronic part here. Alcohol is not supposed to go there. Just wipe the screen, take out all the dust, and then spray some on the kitchen towel to just wipe the screws. If there's any resin or any dirt, just make sure it's clean. Also, just wipe your build plate to take out the leftover resins on it. Just make sure it's clean. Shouldn't have anything on it. So after cleaning your screen, the next stage will be you click here on tools, click here on the top left corner where it says the axis control, click here where it says auto leveling on the top left corner, then you will enter the smart leveling screen. Then after this, you need to click here where it says go to Z-axis calibration. Then after this, you will be ready to start calibrating your printer. So after this step, you just need to follow the steps that will be showing on the screen. So the first step is saying remove the resin vat. We have removed the resin vat already. Then we click next. Z-axis calibration, please wait for the Z-axis to rise. So after it rises and this icon is blue, then you can click next. Install the build plate and tighten the knob. So here's our build plate, but we need to install it. So they say tighten the knob, so you just need to tighten. This is the knob, you just need to tighten it and make sure that it's not loose yet. And then you click next. Then it says loosen all 4 screws on both sides. So those are the screws that you loosen. You just loosen these 4 screws, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So let's loosen the screws. So yeah, loose. You don't have to over loosen them, otherwise your build plate will fall and it will damage your screen. So after loosening the 4 screws, you just need to put your paper. Just make sure you put 1 sheet of paper. Just put it here, and then click on next. And your Z-axis will lower down, so you just have to wait for it to go down. Okay. So after the Z-axis lowers down and the build plate touches the paper, you need to gently put pressure with your hand on the build plate, and you will need to tighten the screws. So you just need to tighten them diagonally. Don't over tighten your screws, just make sure they're fairly tightened. So after you're done tightening, you need to pull all corners, or 4 corners, to check if there's even friction between the paper and the build plate. There's supposed to be even friction, you see. It's supposed to be the same. It's not supposed to be too tight, or it's not supposed to be too loose also. It's just supposed to be even friction, you see, on both papers. So if it feels too tight or too loose, you can always adjust it here on the Z offset. So if it's too loose, you can always put it down here. If it's too tight, you can always put it up here. So this is where you adjust it if it's too loose or too tight. So mine is fine, so I'll just say set. Then we'll wait for the z-axis to go up. So after the z-axis goes fully up, then you press done. And yeah, that's it for the z-axis calibration. I hope you find this video helpful. Please stay tuned for the next one.